Ladder 15.
No fender bender, nothing serious. Look like somebody has leg pains. Right here at Westview and Blue Hill. Like I said, I don't think it's any major injuries, but we'll check it out. See what they got going on.
What happened exactly? I was coming down there. I stopped right there. I saw him coming from down there.
Okay, so let's start from this side. You're coming from Dual Avenue.
Yeah. So he came and then look, you see the man, and then he saw him coming right in front of him. I put the brake.
Okay.
And he coming.
Where did you park in?
No, it was free. No, right in the front.
So you're turning this way. He's turning that way.
Yeah.
How did the front of your car collide?
No. I watched the coming down there. But I saw him coming from down there.
Okay.
Service to
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So how you doing? All right. I'm too sure. I'm too sure what happened, but no serious injuries that we can see. The lady is saying she have some leg injuries, but not too sure to what extent. But they said they were going. I guess that car was turning around here, and then he was going straight, and they cut him off in the turn. That's what it sounds like.
I just come from down there to here. This guy coming, trying to take a left in here. But I saw him coming from down there, and I put the brake in here because I saw him. But
Guys, just so you know, whenever you're making a left-hand turn, you do not have the right of way. Just so you know, the left-hand turn is always going to get you. He's saying the front of his car hit the front of the other car. He has minor to little to minor damage on his vehicle. Like a low speed accident.
Yeah, he got me the Westview. But he going to take a left in the track, but he want to take a left right here. Look. Right here.
Like I said, not too sure how or what happened, but they were just making a loop around. Allegedly, based on what that gentleman describing, the opposing car was coming from this street here, which is Westview, I believe, making a left around to Stratton Street, trying to proceed down to Stratton Street, and then that's when they were clipped. Looks like somebody's going out in the ambulance over there. Like I said, it looks like a very low speed accident. No major damage in either vehicle. What's that? It's the 7 o'clock announcement.
Special signal 1043. The William Celeste Memorial Blood Bank of Local 718 will be held on Tuesday, March 14, 2023, 0900 till 1430 at Florian Hall, 55 Howard Street, Dorchester. Everyone is welcome and appointments are encouraged. Please call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit www.redcrossblood.org and use code BOSTONFIRE to schedule an appointment. There will be refreshments and door prizes. The need for blood is constant.
Oh, so he was making a turn. Okay, perfect. All right. That's what I need. That's all I need to know.
I say again, special signal 1043. The William Celeste Memorial Blood Bank of Local 718 will be held on Tuesday, March 14, 2023, 0900 till 1430 at Florian Hall.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's happening? Right now. Looks like they're gonna put the female in the ambulance. I'm not too sure her injuries, but she's gonna get checked out at the local hospital.
And use code BOSTONFIRE to schedule an appointment. There will be refreshments and door prizes. The need for blood is constant. This is station KPA 647 Boston Fire, Channel 1. Current temperature is 42 degrees, relative humidity 63%, wind 6 winds, 19.
So they're gonna try to sort this out, get the paperwork changed, and let the insurance company deal with the rest of it. Not much else you can do about it. Insurance company deals with all the who's involved and who pays out what and how they pay it out. You just gotta be careful. There's a lot of distracted driving. A lot of people just don't see you. They're not focused. You know, it could be a number of things. Just gotta be extra cautious. And there's a lot of drivers who really, like, if you live in Brockton in the last 5 years, chances are you got your license through paying somebody, and the registry still has not gotten those people off the street yet. There's I would say over 5,000 people who have a license that paid for it rather than actually getting their license, and that's probably the ones that they know about. There's probably more that they don't know about. You know, just a couple of weeks ago, they found a supervisor that was involved in a bigger scandal, getting paid for correcting driving tests and road tests. So, yeah, that goes to show the level of corruption in the city and state. I mean, that's the ones that we know about. That's not saying the ones that we don't know about. There's trust me, there's a lot more than that, but that's what we know. So imagine 5,000 people on the road that don't know how to drive. See, first he said he was coming from there, then he said he's coming from there. So he's kind of got, and for his car to be facing that direction, he would have had to back it up and turn it around again.
Okay, so you came out the parking lot. This is where the accident happened.
No, I was stopping here.
So you were stopped here.
Yeah, because I saw him. I saw him coming from down there, and then I saw him come here, but I don't know what they were doing because they go lie, and then I put the brake and I went here. And I saw
So this
him
is a
coming.
two. Okay, so this is a 2-lane freeway. I'm trying to figure out. 2 lanes. He was on that side trying to turn over here.
Yeah.
You were on this side.
Yeah.
So pretty much you're supposed to be in your lane. He crossed across your lane. And he
I was going.
Okay.
I was going.
Okay, that's
Stratton and Westview.
yeah, this way. I know.
So he's coming off of Westview, turn on to Stratton. That's what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out.
So that's Stratton going that way.
I put the brake.
So he turned in front of you.
Yeah. No, I am stopping here.
Oh, you
because
stopped
I
it.
saw him coming.
So you stopped and he ran into you. Oh, okay.
I saw him. I just stopped and I saw him. I said,
So you stopped. You were standing still when he hit you.
The thing was that he don't have it. He don't even put the brake.
Oh, you don't put the brake. Okay.
He don't even put the brake.
Wow. So you stopped right there and he hit you where you were standing right there. Okay. So based on what I'm hearing, he was coming out of this parking lot, this market right here. He was turning. Well, that's not even really a turn, but he was going on to Westview Street, and this car was coming off of Westview Street, turning on to Stratton, and he ran right into him. So that's what I'm gathering, and the officers gathering the same thing. His car was at a standstill when the car ran into him. That's not good either. If he ran into a parked car, like I guess you could call it a parked car if it's standing still. That doesn't. I mean, if that's true, then that makes it even worse. You hit a stationary object, your insurance is definitely not gonna. Whether it's on the wrong side of the street or not, they're not even gonna. They're gonna frown upon that one. All right, guys. So that's what we have down here. Minor motor vehicle accident. Looks like minor injuries. Boston police is trying to sort it out, like the injuries, and I don't know. I don't see any skid marks. So don't look like any brakes were applied. He did point out this little mark right here in the ground where. I don't know if you guys can make that out. There's like a little faint mark right there of a tire mark. There's another one like right. So I can clear it up right there. Yeah. I don't know. That's for the insurance companies to figure out though. They probably check some cams and see what they find and go from there. Well, if that's true, then the person making the turn should have at least seen him coming out. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say. Alright guys, we're gonna head up out of here. Just want to show you a little activity. Pretty sure they got cameras somewhere that's gonna show what really took place. And these things, speaking of cameras, these things right here, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. These are sensors to check your license plates on the road. Those little sensors right there, they do check license plates. Just so you're aware of that. They got quite a few of these around the city of Boston that you're not aware of, but they're there for a particular reason. And they're transmitting live data back to. We go back further so you can see the antenna up top, transmitting live data back into that camera, back to a network. So just a little food for thought. There is somebody's monitoring that. That's not just there for just to be there. And I've seen quite a few of them around the city of Boston. And if you're technical and you understand what you're looking at a live feed of license plate data being transmitted back via microwave. See what the signboard says, if it says anything. And back up and see what the signboard says. And they run the traffic restricted at night. They're doing well, I'm not going to say all that, but just look for more devices like that around the city of Boston, just so you know. So everybody's cleaning up out of here. Hey, be safe out there. Alright guys, that's about it. Just be careful, buddy.
You know what the guy said to me? Move your car from there. I said, no, I don't want to move my car from there. Because if I move the car from there, then you don't have no...
They got evidence.
Yes, you know what?
So your car, I heard what you say. Your car stopped right where you was at.
No, because I saw them coming.
And you
so
stopped.
I put the brake. Yeah.
Right, so you stopped right where you was at.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. And they ran right into you.
So you're all set. You're all set, okay?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And you just gotta explain it to his insurance company.
Sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, we're here to help. We're here to help. I see you all over the place.
I gotta follow you guys around, man. You guys don't have a ride around, so I gotta ride right behind you. I wonder if Boston Police have a ride around. I don't think they have one though. So I'm the Boston Police ride around for tonight. Get you guys on the next one. I seen that truck before. That's the same truck I seen earlier. All right, guys, get you on the next one over here. We're over here at Blue Hill Ave, Westview Stratton area. They call it Mattapan. Some people call it Dorchester.
All right, cool. That works, baby girl.
Right, you know.